Besides being poor, the life of a performance artist is truly rewarding, but it can also be quite lonely, which isn't very pleasant at all. For that reason, I'm meeting other creators from all over for nice heart-to-heart conversations about their passions and interests. Today's guest has a knack for repairing old-school retro technology, specifically Game Boys and Walkmans. He's a charming young individual with a distinct style and passion for his work, and it shines through with some of the most aesthetically pleasing content YouTube has to offer. I'm the artist Mark Flynn, and this is Art to Art with Elliot from the Retro Future. Hey everybody, I'm the artist Mark Flynn. I'm here today in the YouTube space. Got let in pretty easily. Pretty cool, they just knew who I was, let me in. I'm here today with the one...
They were like, Daniel Radcliffe.
They weren't like that.
Daniel, come in.
Nah, they knew who I was. But here today with the one, the only, the Game Boy, the Retro Future. We're here, we're in the YouTube space.
Hello.
It has nothing to do with him, but we're in this space because my subscribers speak for themselves. Thank you for joining me today, Elliot.
You're welcome. When am I getting paid?
We'll talk about that one in a little while, right? Yeah. Really, just wanted to... Unnecessary. There we go.
Yeah.
That's an endorsement. Just wanted to get you here today and talk about your YouTube career so far.
Okay.
So, for the people who don't know you, even though they're probably the reason they're
Pretty much
watching
80% of the people watching.
Yeah, watching this right now. But you basically restore old hardware, technology, so like Game Boys, Walkmans.
Yeah.
What was it that drove you to start doing that?
So, I mean, I guess it kind of all started with, it's kind of like, it's two different tangents really. I've always been into like restoring and fixing consoles.
Yep.
I never went out very much. I didn't really have any friends. So I got a DS for like a Christmas like 7 years ago or something with Ocarina of Time. And I finished and played through Ocarina of Time and I was like, I want to play this on the N64. So I bought a Nintendo 64 and I had an old channel with like 100 subscribers, which just flopped. I made like really bad videos. I still do.
I mean, it's respectful to have around that number.
It is actually, it is, dude. You got double that. You would. So yeah, and then I bought an N64, and then I did my first refurb on that channel, and then the next video I like ironed the box out. So that's basically how I started, and then I made another channel to dedicate just on retro videos. Cool,
and I guess in a way that's your art form. Refurb is an art. Do you think so?
Kind of. I think it's more like can really afford to buy working things.
I think my way sounded better personally, but I guess you've kind of found a little bit of a niche in the market because there's not really that many people who do.
There's no one doing it.
There's no one doing what you do in the way you do it. A lot of people will refurb stuff, but there's not an artistic quality to their videos, and you have that.
Thank you.
Is there other YouTubers, I guess, that have inspired you to have that style?
The artist Mark Flynn is really not influenced me at all, but no. So there's a couple of channels. Retro Game Tech is a really cool channel.
Just keep going.
Retro Game Tech's great.
Cool.
Casey Neistat in a sense because there's a little bit of video making.
Yeah.
Artist Mark Flynn just like comments on videos every now and again.
There we go.
But no, you haven't like influenced my videos.
Comment on them though, so that's
you comment on them.
Really similar actually.
Luke Morse is another guy. He lives in Japan. He does pretty cool videos. And FouseyTube, predominantly FouseyTube.
Cool. Going forward, what are your aims with the platform? Do you plan to do more new interesting stuff, or are you just gonna keep refurbing? Any grander plans?
Are you indicating that that's not already interesting?
It is interesting, but I know creators like myself. I've tried everything, and I will probably continue to try everything.
Have you tried refurbishing consoles?
I haven't tried refurbishing consoles, but one thing I would like to do. I've got a Game Boy SP. it's fallen to bits. I would quite like to go the Artist Mark Flynn on that Game Boy SP and pimp it out, basically. Pimp my SP.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think you could. I think that'll be good.
Maybe you could make it.
I'll start making videos on Pokemon Go, and then I could share that video of yours on my channel.
I wouldn't do that. You'll probably lose half your subscribers. But,
yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to do that during this interview. This is quite a nice place, really.
Yeah, it's quite nice actually. Really cool that I got us in here.
Yeah, you got us in here. Are you actually like stalling because you genuinely can't think of questions?
So I guess one thing I would ask you, because you basically a bit of a master with the handheld gaming technology, what would you say is the best handheld of all time?
Well, that's a difficult question. Do you mean best in the sense that... So my favourite best would be the Mega Duck, because it's kind of like the Artist Mark Flynn. It's like no one's really heard of it.
Yep. Get that a lot actually. A few guests say that.
No, but in all seriousness, the Mega Duck is like, it's like a hidden gem. That's why it's like the Artist Mark Flynn, the Marcus Arc.
Didn't even get my name right.
So
I'll just go.
It's kind of like a diamond in the rough, in the sense that there's some really fun games for it, and they're quite funny.
Yep.
But it never really. I should not have used the analogy, but it's like you. It just never really took off. The Game Boy just like stomped the market, so no one else wanted it. I should not have compared it to you. I'm sorry, dude.
It's getting real.
It's
getting real.
And then if I was to pick like what I think is like the best console, which is what your initial question was, it'd probably be the Odroid Go, because it was $35, which is just like pittance. Yet it emulates games just so well. You literally just pop on an SD card and then just play your games. Emulates loads of different platforms. And it's $35, you just count and play.
One thing I do like to do with my guests is, at the end, a little bit of a challenge.
Okay.
Now, we're here at the YouTube space, we're sat in front of quite a lot of video games. Well, I figure...
Let's play the Switch.
Let's play the Switch if it works, and if not, we'll cut to us playing something else.
FIFA.
Oh, that's why, it's not plugged in.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
So you couldn't get the Switch to work?
Switch didn't work. This guy's meant to be the master of refurbs.
Old consoles.
Didn't know how to set up the Switch.
Consoles.
I mean, it's pretty amateur.
Oh,
but
that's a really nice sofa. Like, genuinely.
That is a nice sofa. We're going to mix it up. We're going to play something else. We're going to play Hungry Hungry Hippos. Let's see what happens.
I'm playing Sweetie Thomas.
I didn't say that. I'm just Hungry Hippo.
Sorry.
Okay, so
That's seriously what I said.
I'm scared I'm going to be too noisy.
Oh, that's fine. Right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Hang on. I've actually broken it. Take. I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
This is actually broken.
I'm going to leave it there. Let's refurb for another day.
Oh no. Have you ever watched 13 Reasons Why?
No.
That's really emotional.
Okay guys, that has been today's episode of Art to Art. Big thank you to Elliot from the Retro Future.
You're very welcome.
Thank you
for having me.
Very humbled artist for once. If you'd like to see more content from him, where he does his retro gaming refurbs,
youtube.com/FusiTube.
Or head over to the Retro Future, and if you'd like to see more from me, I do more videos about video games and also this interview series. Cheers Elliot.
Cheers my dude. Thank you very much for having me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. What else do people say? Like and subscribe.
Smash the bell.